Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about L. Ron Hubbard, or Lafayette. I should just call him by his true name, his first name, that he was given by his parents, Lafayette. I'm assuming he really hated the name, so he went L. Ron. Uses his middle name, I guess. I mean, I kind of might do that too if my first name is Lafayette. It's just my opinion. So, thanks to Mark Bunker, who posted yesterday an old video, an old interview with Nibs, Hubbard's son, and it was so good. It was so refreshing to watch. I remember seeing it for the first time when I was first getting out of Scientology and going into the danger zone of the internet for the first time. And that was thrilling because, man, it was like waking up. And just to say how effective the internet information is, it goes right to the truth. I like it. So, um, Nibs says in that interview, and I posted the clip in my post. I have a link to it. But he says in there, it's very key, I think, that those people who don't understand it, that there's a spiritual warfare going on, really just don't see it because they don't believe it. They don't think it's real. Again, this is what I view. I could be dead wrong. I'm okay with that. But this is honestly how I feel. Oh my God, it's a beautiful bird. It was almost purple. So, he says there that his father is in his teens into witchcraft, into black magic. And he would do drugs and practice the occult. He took it serious. And then he says in 1947 is the year when Aleister Crowley died. And Aleister Crowley is a legit satanic, demonic individual who is for sure. Anyway, I was gonna say he's for sure going to hell, but even I don't know that. I'm no judge. He did some evil shit, pretty dark stuff, and you can look him up, and I recommend you do, and not just see the PR stuff about him. I know in the 70s he was heavily worshipped by the music industry, maybe even the 60s. He was in a cover of it's either a Beatles album or a Led Zeppelin album. He was worshipped because he's the one who came up with the rule of the law, or something like that. Do as thou wilt. And that is rebellion from the viewpoint of one who perceives Jesus. It goes way deeper than that. However, Hubbard even says that he knew Aleister Crowley, that he he was good friends with Aleister Crowley, and I don't know if that's on the Route to Infinity lectures. I don't know. That's what comes to mind. And again, I can be wrong. But he says his father, in 1947, Aleister Crowley died. And so Hubbard, Lafayette, revealed to his son in some way that he was now taking over as the Antichrist. Hubbard believed, he was very delusional. I think he was delusional by evil spirits, not just delusional by a mental degradation, whatever you want to call it, mental disability. But he, like in that interview, in that clip I shared, he talks about how his father communed with the demons. He took it serious. And I know that demons are real from, let's just say it's my view. And then you look at his OT8 material, the original OT8 material, and how it talks about him being the Antichrist. The deep layer of this is that he really believed at some point, either some point, all the time. I don't think never did believe it is really an option, because he was pretty psychotic and he is being driven by demons. Look at where we are today, how long Scientology has survived, and how many lives it's ruined. That is pretty demonic if you really look at it. Stop and look. That's why we're protesting. It's effective right now. Thank the Lord. Thank you all who are working so hard doing this. My heart goes out to you. I do pray for all of you. Then you look at his new OT8 material. The one they released now. From what I understand, they took away, I don't know if it was David Miscavige. I think so. He removed the original OT8 where Lafayette says that he is the Antichrist, the Lucifer. And he is the morning star. It's pretty hardcore. Because Hubbard acknowledges then God. If there's an Antichrist, which he says he is, then the Christ is Jesus. He acknowledges the Messiah, whether he intended to or not. But also, he really believed it since 1947 when he told his son. And earlier, I'm sure. I'm sure he thought that for a long time. Whatever. I don't know how long. It's proven in his works. It's proven in his writings that he truly did believe in the Antichrist and in dark magic, evil spirits, demonic spirits. That means you have the opposite, which is a good thing. This is very revealing to Lafayette in his works. He worked with demons. as you can now see clearly. We all can. All right, I wanted to just talk about that. I think it's fascinating. Oh wait, there is another detail. Excuse me. Um, in his new OT8 material that I believe David Miscavige put out, I don't know the backstory to that. Why are there two different versions of OT8? Who wrote the new version? Or did he take pieces out of the original version? I don't know the details. I'm sure someone else does, and it's a great topic to talk about. If someone else out there wants to do a video on it. What's the nitty gritty on the OT8 history? What's the history of OT8? So the new one states that Jesus Christ is a pedophile, a lover of young boys. It's pretty blasphemous, just so you know. Whatever, it doesn't hurt me. You know, it's pitiful. Big deal. Like, you think you really have an effect on God, really? He knows what you've done. I mean, he's a prime example, Lafayette. He's a prime example of someone who will be in hell or is in hell. What do I know? I honestly don't know. I don't know those details, but it's what I believe. It makes sense to me. Hubbard did use, in OT3, he mentioned how Christianity is just an implant. And it's all fake. And then he wants to claim that he's the Antichrist. Well, denying Jesus, saying that no one created us, we created ourselves 76 trillion years ago, or some bullshit. It's unbelievable. It's easy to see now. It's really easy. I just want to share it, to see that others see it the same way, or if they have a different viewpoint about it. But Hubbard did believe, and I wonder how much he knew there was a creator, or how much he knew there was a Christ. He even went out so far as to say that he is Maitreya. Again, an Antichrist type of figure. See, Maitreya will be the Messiah, the Savior. Messiah means Savior, right? Christ means Messiah. It's fascinating to me. And, yeah, I'll leave it at that. All right. Enjoy your day. God bless you. Think of acts of kindness you can do today. I'm talking to myself as well. Thank you.